Hello and welcome back to Kino-Plays, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Let's go. Yay, we have somewhere new to explore. Let's hope this is actually helpful. Ah. Wow, it's amazing. Lee Dusty. Yeah, 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick. Wait, I thought that was 15 years ago, not 10 years ago. What? Okay. Yeah, 15 years ago. 15 years ago. Both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. Oh, so I was right, they're 24, not 27. Huh. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Okay. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts of, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. Well, this updated version of the game came out in 2016, so I guess that's true. Although originally the game came out much before 2016 came out. I think I played this in like 2010, and it was already a few years old by then, because it was originally a Game Boy Advanced game. I played it on the DS, though I don't remember if it was actually on the DS or if it was via the DS's backwards compatibility with Game Boy Advance games. It's just been so long since I played it. So in 2 days the case is closed. Seriously? Oh, no, I'm getting caught up again in reality versus whatever this weird-ass law system is. In reality, murder does not have a statute of limitations. Why this game chose a 15-year statute of limitations, I don't know, but it's their game. It's their game. Just let it go, Kino. Let it go. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Yeah, that could be true, Tom. I mean, I think maybe some countries have 25 years, but I think 25 years is like for something else. I'm not sure. I could have sworn that murder has no limit, but maybe I'm wrong on that. I don't know. Maybe some countries do have limitations on that, but I've certainly not heard of any having a 15-year limit. That's pretty short. Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 PM on that day. Oh! Okay then. So there was actually an earthquake at the time of the murder. So he does just associate earthquakes with it. It's not about the earth moving like we thought it was. So it's not something that would be triggered in an elevator and on a boat then. Ah, that's a shame, because that would have been quite a clever way to deal with that, and to show that Edgeworth wouldn't have been out on a boat to kill someone because of his phobia. Ah, I guess we were too smart for the game. Well, too smart for the writers. Part of the courthouse building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That would be scary like that, in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was that was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. Wow, really, Tomo? Oh, so... Huh, so that was in 2006? Okay, just for people watching this on YouTube, Tomo just told me that Japan's 15-year statute of limitations on murder was extended to 25 years in 2005. Interesting. Tomo, can you look up what year this game was originally made? See if this was made while the 15-year was still in effect, or if this was as it went into 25 years. It'd be interesting either way, but I'm sure this is older than that. But I could be wrong. Because, I mean, 2006, that's the 360 era. The DS had been out for a few years before then, I think. So that'd put the... So if it was a Game Boy Advance game, it'd probably be closer to... It'd probably actually be closer to Ah! So this game came out on the 12th of October 2001. Just 2 months before the murder took place in this game. Now, maybe they adjust the date? Maybe the date was further back in the original game? But if it was the same time, then that means that this game was originally set in the future. Interesting. So, I mean, if this is meant to be in the future, basically, then that means they're sort of looking at it as if they're expecting the court system to get much, much worse than it currently is. Interesting. Huh. Well, at least now I can stop making a fuss over the 15-year statute of limitations, because at the time this game was made, that was the actual statute of limitations in Japan. The more you know. Cheers, Tomo. So, Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim... Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defence attorney. If he was still alive, he'd be 50. He handsome. I bet at 50 he'd be a hell of a daddy. Okay, carrying on. Yes, he's DILF material, Tomo. I mean, with a serious face like that, you know he's able to party. He'd lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was in the elevator with his father. Yeah, like we just mentioned in the previous thing I asked you about. And multiple times before then. Stop being shocked by information that would have come from the question above the one you're on. But I suppose they have to write some of these things for if you went at them in a different order, but it's still weird. From the angle of the bullets and the other evidence, it couldn't have been a suicide. Why? I mean, he could have been standing up with his back to that door, shot himself in the chest, and then survived for a few seconds as he collapsed down onto the floor. You can't assume things from that photo, mate. I mean, we've only got the one bullet hole there. We can't see where the other hole would be on the other side of that glass. I'm guessing that's got 2 layers to it. But, god damn it. Stop assuming things, Phoenix! The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Well, that's sus. Interesting. Fired twice. Maybe his dad tried to kill the other passenger and himself to buy his son some time. Yeah, it does sound like someone's been trying to replicate the murder there, Toma. But the murder in this time involved 3 gunshots. So, interesting. Have I ever heard that before? Huh. Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. That is totally the guy in the boat shop, isn't it? Something about the face looks familiar to him, but that could just be the art style. But I do think that's him. Well then, he had to have done it. Not necessarily, not if it was a suicide. Huh! Oh no. Damn it, I was about to go off on a theory just then, but it's kind of messed up because we have the victim ID'd. Though I'm still confused about them saying that they have him ID'd, but they didn't have him ID'd. Did they ever specify that they found the body or not? I mean, they've got an ID, but I don't know. I'm confused. Because, I mean, if they haven't got the body, then maybe Edgeworth's 100% on it with saying that the person shot himself, and that person has just set this whole thing up with no actual murder victim to show what really happened, basically. To try to get people to look at this case again to find out that Edgeworth's dad killed himself and that his life had been ruined over nothing. I'm not sure though, because with us having that photo attached to the autopsy, well, and the fact that there was an autopsy, so they must have had a body. Oh, I'm a fucking moron. Well, I keynote that up. Still, whoever the murderer is, he's definitely trying to point people in the direction of this to find out what really happened. There's no way this case isn't connected. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defence lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. Oh yeah, that is definitely the guy in the boat shop then. He's not senile, he's not having a senior moment forgetting shit. He's got fucking brain damage and bad memory from it. I mean, my dad's got a really bad short-term memory now because he had a brain aneurysm and they had to operate on him. So, yeah, I mean, he doesn't get lost or anything like that, like this guy does, but he has real difficulty remembering things that have happened recently. Thank God it wasn't any worse than that, though, for him. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. Ah, oh, damn it! I thought he was going to have him remember the shop guy. Then just have that image come up on screen to indicate that Phoenix isn't quite as much of a dumbass as usual. Oh, I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Okay. So what have we actually taken then? Can you actually tell me what we've just taken? Let's see. Okay, December 28th, 2001, location Elevated District Courthouse. Air and elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Victim data. Gregory Edgeworth, age 35. Defense attorney trapped in elevator, returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Okay, so what happened to the other bullet? Suspect data. Yanni Yogi, age 37. Court bailiff, trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Oh! Oh, it is definitely the boathouse guy. I mean, he's called his parrot Polly. Oh, that poor bastard. Oh, that's really depressing, that is. Fuck. Oh shit, even more so. Tomo, do you remember what the code to the safe was? 1228. Yeah, that is 100% him, and whatever's in that safe is probably either his plans for what has happened, or something to remember his dead fiancée from. Oh, fuck! That is dark! Also, I've just had a second theory, Tomo. I know I go through these theories like fucking toilet roll at this point, but I don't actually think that it was suicide. I do think that Edgeworth's dad is the one who shot the gun and that he's the one who killed himself, but not suicide. I think they were already suffering from oxygen deprivation, and he was shooting at that window in the elevator in order to let air in. And one of the bullets ricocheted. One went through, the other one rebounded and killed him. There is no killer in DL6. I mean, obviously that's not going to be the case for this case, but I think that's what might have happened back then. And that guy's life was ruined over that. Yeah. Which would also possibly tie into the defendant, the lawyer who died, actually. He very well may have committed suicide out on that boat, both to frame Edgeworth, to atone for having not fully cleared the client's name. I mean, they found him not guilty, but they specifically said the stigma of the accusation stuck with him. Maybe Maya's yeah, it's good pointing out that this Maya's mother did spirit channeling, that resulted in the guy being blamed for the murder, but what if Maya and Mia's mother was a fraud? Those two had powers and she never did. I mean, that could be reaching. But only one way found out. Keep going. But holy shit, that's dark. Jesus. That poor man. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Yeah, me too. I am not looking forward to cross-examining this poor bastard. Well, yeah, that could also be the case there, Tom, and maybe the court clerk did actually kill Edgeworth's dad, but by accident when trying to get air in for everyone. They did just that he was shooting the glass to get the air in, and it ricocheted and killed Edgeworth's dad. Whatever the case, I really don't think it was murder back then, and that poor man. Jesus. Yeah, that would explain why Maya's mum called him the murderer. I mean, if she was channeling Edgeworth's father, maybe Edgeworth's father, because of the oxygen deprivation at the time of the gunshot, just didn't understand what had happened. And he thought that the clerk had killed him, even though the clerk was trying to save them all. I am really glad I chose to check what actual information we'd gotten from that DL6 incident, though, because holy crap, that changes a lot. I mean, I just thought the guy in the shop was was a bit senile, and or maybe even just putting on an act or something, but if he really is the clerk with brain damage, Jesus Christ. Huh. There's a thought I just had there, Tomo. A weird one. What is it with the Japanese and attaching really sad moments to parrots? I mean, we've got this guy's dead fiance connected to his parrot, and then you've got from around about the same release time, you've got Metal Gear Solid 2 and the Emmerich sisters' parrot. And Otacon crying over it after she died. That's a bit of game throwback for you. Okay, now. Oh, I have got to play the Metal Gear Solid games on stream at some point. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. What? Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Really? You think you're gonna get anything out of this guy in 3 minutes, dude? Really? Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant at the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Meh. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. Yep. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honour, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall, you say? That kind of brings any testimony he could give into question, but yeah. Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yeah. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Well, at least it's in the left hand this time. Okay. Just about then, the boat comes back at shore, and a man walks by my window. Yeah, that one actually showed 2 shots as well. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Dude, at no point did he even say he saw Edgeworth, dude. Yeah, that definitely means that one shot must have been fired at a very different time there, Toma. Obviously, the first shot must have been at 10 to 12, when the first photo is. The one of the empty lake. And those 2 shots were at 2:15, when we have the photo of the boat on the lake. Judge, your verdict now? Yes. Mr. Wright. Fuck you, I'm cross-examining. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. I told you yesterday you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Eh? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yup. You see? Continue. I was in the restaurant where I, rent boats, as usual. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honour, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. And I heard a bang. Yep. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat. Oh shit, I pressed that too soon. Oops. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yep. But you couldn't see them clearly? Yep. At the time, that is. At the time? Dude, you should have pressed further there. Where was my option to press further? Then I heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. By your window? Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but it was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. This disc. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Oh, fuck. Dad! Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. Well, that's no good. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Uh-huh. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Karma. It lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick! I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I'd better act quick or this trial's going to be over. Well, I can't see wait and see being helpful to us, so... Objection! Your Honour, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Well, yeah, what the fuck else would I be talking about? That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Fucking called that yesterday! That is exactly the scenario I came up with. Unfortunately, so has this dickhead, making it worse. You're ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Object again? Objection! Your Honour, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie, Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realise even this basic fact. Yeah, you're basic, bitch. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Okay. Well, he said there's been 2 gunshots, just like Lotte said yesterday. The evidence on the gun says there's been 3 gunshots. Let me show you the gun. Come on, let that be the evidence this time. Come on. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Fuck you, Nick. Yes, you can. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Hey there, me lawyer man. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. By the power of Deus Ex Machina. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Are you shitting me with this? Seriously? It is in the fucking court record that the gun was fired 3 times! Raise a goddamn objection, Nick! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. What the fuck? The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Are you shitting me right now? Wait! Who was that just now? Me. Huh? What? Oh, what the fuck is Larry? God damn it! Put names next to the subtitles so I know who the hell's voice to do. But Larry? What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. Yeah, surprise witnesses are bullshit, Tomo. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Yeah, because he was there before... He left before midnight, but we know that a loud noise happened at 10 minutes to 12 because we've got a photo of an empty lake to prove it. Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting there in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realised something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. Yeah, and we don't even need this one final chance because we should have used the fucking gun! I mean, sure, the 3 gunshots is easy to dismiss because they could just say that it had been fired that 3rd time at an unknown date and time in the past. It could be pissed away real easily and dismissed. But we should still have used it as a contradiction, for fuck's sake! She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. It could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. Well, we'll see about that. I mean, this is Larry. Yeah, alright. Okay. Your Honour, if there is another witness, it's our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Nah, fuck it, this is my courtroom. Fuck you, I'm doing this. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? Yes, since when, Tomo? I mean, that's not our experience of this fucking court, is it? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. I think even kangaroo courts are better run than this, Tomo. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. Oh, you're gonna have to share some of those videos with me, Tomo. I want to see real lawyers absolutely tear their fucking hair out playing this game. What? The court will adjourn for 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Phew. Once again, saved by Deus Ex Machina, even though we have goddamn evidence that we could use. I'm sure you can tell by my reactions and the strain in my voice, but goddamn is this game pissing me off. Stop doing this. Stop giving us these Deus Ex Machina bullshit saves when we could save ourselves. I mean, it was bad enough when we had that fucking receipt that all I had to do was turn it over and look at what was written on it. Something that I, the player, was smart enough to figure out on my own, yet you didn't give me the game mechanic to examine the evidence in order to turn it over and answer that, and not have to rely on a goddamn ghost to save me. And then the next time, where she just turns up and starts babbling out people's names that the guy has blackmailed in order to get him to confess, because you didn't want to give us any way to solve it ourselves. This fucking game! I don't remember it being this bullshit when I played it before. Maybe it's the second and third game onwards, like, where they stop holding your hand so hard. I'd swear that it actually took some intelligence to beat these games and not just getting lucky at the game going, nah, we'll do it for you. Fuck's sake. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yeah. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night? No. We found the air tank. Don't you remember? I mean, you wanted to steal it. He found the balloon. He did not find the air tank. Not unless he then dumped it in that bush himself, anyway. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. I mean, I was just found guilty, but nah, that's totally not bothering me whatsoever. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Kommer has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Oh, you mean we've got a chance to throw him off balance and break his attack apart? Yeah, obviously. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. Well, I'm sure we can trust the butts to stink it all up and throw him off his game. And yeah, break his rhythm, Tomo. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. And why do I keep slipping into... Shit, I've completely forgotten the guy's name now. The cowbell guy. Oh, shit. Christopher Walken. Yeah, for some reason I keep slipping into like a Christopher Walken type voice for Larry today. I haven't done that any other day and I don't know why. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Corman didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So, after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Okay, so obviously the correct evidence for that one is the empty lake. That was an unusually vague testimony even for this court. No, Your Honour, that's actually pretty clear testimony and it matches the facts of the photograph and the third gunshot. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honour. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Why is your t-shirt looking at me? That's so freaky. That night I was out in a boat on the lake. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 when I went out and in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I found it. Looking for something. Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Well, see, I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Huh. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Alright, so skip to the one gunshot. Please be right. No, that was the wrong time for that. Damn it. Nope, that wasn't a contradiction. Shit. Fuck. Huh. He was out and about on the lake, looking for something and found it. Maybe I should press... yeah, maybe I should point out what he was finding. Nope, that's not it either. Crap. I'm keynoing this up. No. Okay, maybe try the photo here with that bank. Crap! Shit! Okay, oh, damn it. We've only got enough health left for 2 chances. It's either going to be the lake photo where there is someone out on a boat, or it's going to be the one where there isn't. I've got to try the one where there isn't, to say that that it's not a contradiction, but it confirms what we've got already. Come on, please. Damn it! Then it's got to be the one showing the shot. Oh, god damn it! The music never changed! We failed! Oh, balls. This court sees no further reason to prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. Yeah, I didn't do what you asked, Tomo, because we were almost out of time. And... oops. Yeah, I should have waited and let you have time to think. Oh, fuck. Still, would it really be a Kino-Plays if at least once we didn't end on me failing? This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, crap cakes. How far back is this going to send? Oh, balls. Well, I'll have to catch up to where we were before the start of the next stream. This has been Kino-Plays, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. New episodes upload daily to the YouTube channel, 9 PM UK time. Thank you for joining me, take care, and goodbye.